Hi, welcome to the Headphones On podcast. I am your host, Hunter.
Juan.
Carlos.
And today, we are continuing our tier list marathon. We keep on going, boys. We did Universal Studios Orlando. We did Disney World, all the parks, all the rides. Today,
Orlando.
Well, there's only one Disney World.
There's only one Disney World.
So, whatever. But basically, today we're doing Disney animated movies. So for this, we're classifying only Disney Animation Studios movies. We're not counting Pixar. We're not doing the fucking Tinkerbells. We're not doing all that shit. We're just doing regular Disney Animation Studios movies. So, without further ado, we're going to start off with a classic, Cinderella. Is it weird that three grown-ass men in their 20s are tearing Cinderella?
Yes.
But do we care?
No.
And
Do we care about the movie?
so we'll start with you, Juan.
I don't care for that movie at all.
Oh, wow.
I like how it was for back in the day. Animation is all great. The movie's like what?
It's like an hour and 10.
An hour 10, an hour 20. 40 minutes of it is nice.
You want to fucking with Gus Gus?
There's only much of Gus of him trying to kill himself, trying to get some cheese that I could get.
Yeah, the biggest issue with Cinderella is the fact that it's mostly just mice doing shit. So if you like seeing mice make dresses and try to get cheese and run from Lucifer the cat and whatever, this is your movie.
The best, it's kind of fucked up. The best part I see with the movie is literally with the stepmom and stepsisters being an asshole towards Cinderella.
Lady Tremaine is a great villain, but only she can only do so much when it's just mice doing things.
I still never forget the part where this man was like, "Yo, I can't find this girl. Put this slipper on every single woman until you get the right one." Like no one else has Cinderella's foot size in this whole ass village.
Are you a size 8? Yeah. Are you a Cinderella? Are you a size 8? Yeah, but it doesn't fit her though.
Dumb.
Only Cinderella.
Again, back in the day, I get it, but it just wasn't for me.
Carlos, when was the last time you saw Cinderella?
God, the last time I saw Cinderella, probably fucking 15 years ago. Like, it's been a minute.
So I'm going to say, mainly because it's a classic, so we're going to go with C for classic. I probably would. It's between a D and a C.
No,
I will put it.
Between a D and a C.
I would have been B, C.
No, I would have gone D.
If you rewatch that movie,
You would not want to rewatch that
yeah.
movie. You're never gonna want to rewatch it. And if you rewatch the movie right now, you'll be like, "Yo, what the fuck was this?"
I'm doing a C out of like respect for the movie and because of the castle that's at Disney World. If it was not for that,
I'm
for
finally
Magic
doing a C, but I'm pretty sure after we put all the other ones, and you'll see what others in C, and you're gonna want to move it down. But for right now, I'll be fine.
We'll put it in C. It's the Hall of Presidents for this list. It's a good sleep.
You just compared Cinderella to the Hall of Presidents.
And to be honest, that's
kind of boring.
Dishonor to the Hall of Presidents.
Yeah.
Okay then. Cool. Up next, we got Alice in Wonderland.
So I fuck with Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah.
I'm fine with it. I don't probably fuck with it like you. I know you really liked it.
Yeah,
right?
I like it.
Yeah.
I like how trippy it is.
Yeah. I wasn't oh my god on it, but I do enjoy it. Like if you're like, hey, let's want to watch Alice in Wonderland, sure.
Mm-hmm.
But
I'm already kind of like, should we just throw Cinderella in D? Because I want to throw Alice in Wonderland in C, but I think Alice in Wonderland
it's a way better movie.
is better than
Exactly.
Cinderella.
That's why I was saying.
God,
in the
dude.
beginning.
Throw that shit in D.
That's what I was saying. Like,
See, it was only one movie.
yeah,
Okay.
I'm
All
fine.
right.
I'm fine with Allison being in C personally.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I like the movie, but
Mhm. I like it. I just don't think it like stands out as much as others.
yeah, agreed. Peter Pan.
So couple takeaways with this. Peter Pan is an asshole.
Yeah.
He is a piece of shit. Like there's one time when Wendy's like, "Oh, I'm so happy to see you," blah 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 blah, and then he's just like, "Yo, girls talk so much." He's like, "Shut up!" he's like, "Tie my shoe," and like put my shadow back on my shoe. Like he's such an asshole. Racial stereotypes aside,
I mean, that's like a majority of these.
yeah,
So.
the real villain of this movie is Peter Pan. I feel so bad for fucking Captain Hook.
Also, I didn't realize Peter Pan is the one that cut Captain Hook's arm off.
Yeah.
Or hand. I never knew that.
I thought it was from the gator.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
No, I'm pretty sure it was Peter Pan that.
No, I'm pretty sure.
I remember seeing
was
something
the-
like that, and I was like, "What the heck?"
I'm pretty sure it's the gator but it's Peter Pan's fault. But it's
I mean, that's basically the same thing then, right?
yeah. Oh,
Okay.
Well, no.
This is
you
like-
have to look up the Disney one.
Oh, this is like the legit version.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah, that's the problem with the legit version. It's like
I think it's the crocodile. I said alligator, but it's a crocodile.
if it's the crocodile, like you said, like the reason why. Well,
Peter
regardless,
Pan cut it off and fed it to the crocodile.
but that's even
That's what
worse.
this says.
Yeah, that's
That's even worse.
that's what I'm saying. This man's a fucking menace to society. He's kind of a piece of shit.
I still enjoy the movie though, personally.
Oh,
Like,
for me, it's B.
yeah.
It's a B tier,
I agree.
despite the racism and the sexualization of Tinkerbell a lot in the movie. Lady and the Tramp
Classic.
makes you want to eat spaghetti.
Yup.
So funny enough, I actually never seen that one.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Hmm
I actually really like that movie.
Yeah, that's the one with like the.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get little meatball.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the only C I ever seen, and then the other dog that's like almost like a madame. Like she has like it's like almost like a poodle. You know.
The lady.
No, not the lady from there. It's like a other girl dog. I guess you say it's the one I would see that she's like has her like one of her eyes covered by like
yeah. I know.
thingy.
I'd go B.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Actually, no.
Oh.
I like Alice in Wonderland more.
What were you, Carlos?
I would probably say Lady and the Tramp.
Oh no.
Controversial. I can't break it off neither if you can.
Just leave it in B for now. We'll fix
Okay.
it later. All right. Sleeping
Alright.
Beauty. So
Basura.
no,
Basura.
I love Sleeping Beauty.
Basura. Yeah? You like the fact that, yo, I dreamt of you, so you're my bitch now.
Sleeping Beauty to me. I like the music of Sleeping Beauty. It has my favorite music
Fair.
out of a lot of these movies.
Mm-hmm.
It has some of the best.
Mm-hmm.
The animation is fucking gorgeous because it's based off of Italian Renaissance art. So when you watch the movie, it's like the depth of like view is so deep. Like it's such a unique looking movie. It's the only movie that looks like this in the entire Disney catalog. Maleficent is, in my opinion, one of the best villains. You could say whatever you want about Aurora, but like
Mm-hmm.
Maleficent's great.
Mm-hmm.
She says hell in the movie, which is, pretty crazy. And and I think that the movie itself, the scene where she actually pricks her finger on the spinning wheel is actually kind of creepy as fuck. Is it a perfect movie? No, but I think this is a movie that Walt really wanted to work so badly. Like he put his heart and soul into it. He literally before the movie came out made it the Disneyland centerpiece.
That's the
of
movie that
park.
it didn't actually do very well, right?
No, it did not do well. So he made it the center of the park. He did everything for it, and he literally, when the movie came out, it got like mixed reviews, and critics didn't really like it. And as time went on, it became a lot more favorable, and people love it now. And the theme of it is one of the best and biggest themes every time they do the fireworks show at Disney World and stuff. So
Just
to
believe.
me, my flag would be for A tier, but I know that you're not going to agree with that.
No,
So
definitely
I would
No.
say
I would go with B tier.
that's fine. I will settle for
with
that.
B
I will
tier.
go
That
for
is
C
fine.
tier.
Because I think in terms of the catalog for Disney, it's a lot more important than like Peter Pan, for example. But Peter Pan's
Yeah, I can agree with that.
What's the prince's name?
Aurora.
No, the prince.
Oh, the prince. I forgot. It's like a generic dude name. I forgot. Philip. I think it's Philip.
My boy Philip.
Shout out to Philip. All right.
It's such a dumb
Yeah,
concept.
Prince Philip.
Of,
I know my
like-
shit. I know my shit.
Also, wasn't he like so much older than her?
Yeah. That's most
And,
these
and
movies.
literally, like, yo, I dreamt of this underage girl. Like, you know what? I'm taking you.
My favorite thing is when he sees the baby, her as a baby, and then the dad's like, "You're gonna marry her one day." And he looks at the crepe. He's like, "The fuck, ew." All right.
And he saw her again and be like, oh, she got a booty though, right?
God damn it. All right. 101 Dalmatians. Moving on.
101 Dalmatian. I actually really like that movie. Especially the beginning segment of the movie.
Yeah.
I really, really enjoy it.
That was one of my favorite movies growing up.
Cruella de Vil.
I saw it again. I won't say recently, but like 5 years ago, give or take.
Why?
I got a sister. And when I watch it, it still holds up. I probably didn't enjoy it as much as I did back in the day, but it's still solid. I will still probably put it as a B personally.
Really?
I'm
I'd
C.
actually go C.
Yeah, I'm
You'll go
C.
see?
Yeah.
I think Cruella de Vil carries the movie.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fine. I also like dogs, so
Now, I haven't seen this movie, The Sword of the Stone. Yeah.
that's all. Oh wait, no, I have. Isn't that the weird
Yeah,
one with like
watched it, yeah.
the squirrels?
Yeah.
Okay,
That's where.
tell colors that part.
So the whole movie is basically this, boy named Arthur. He's climbing a tree to get an arrow back for his brother,
Okay.
and he falls into this old man's house named Merlin. And then Merlin's like, you know what?
That's kind of creepy.
You're a cool guy.
Oh, that's
I'm gonna take you
weirder.
under my wing. And he basically tries to train him to not be like a servant to his family and to be greater and to basically get him to the point where he becomes King Arthur, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So through that, he's teaching him life lessons, like by doing weird shit, like we're gonna turn into squirrels.
And then a girl squirrel wanted to get closer to him.
Yeah,
Oh,
but not to him as a squirrel. And then Merlin, when Arthur goes up to him, he's like, "Oh, this girl won't leave him alone." He's like, "Look at yours, look at mine." And it's like this giant ass butt, like buff ass squirrel, like. Come on, date me. I
don't think those squirrels want to date.
I really like Sword in the Stone, but I don't think it's on the level of Peter Pan and Lady and the Tramp.
I will put it a C.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's a personal bias for me
Okay.
of why I like them. You're like, all right, never watching that movie.
Now we got The Jungle Book. And to me,
I didn't like the Jungle Book.
oh my God,
I like the Jungle Book.
I love The Jungle Book.
Really?
Mhm.
To me, that is one of the most iconic Disney movies.
The last movie before Walt
I-
Disney died.
I might be 30%. I prefer the live action over the actual animated Jungle Book.
Yeah, you're dumb.
That's fair because I do think the live action is really good.
Yeah.
But I do think that this one is still very good and very.
So what?
This would probably be my first A tier.
Yeah, definitely not.
It's huh?
Okay.
Move it so you can see it.
No, that's all right.
I was gonna say Jungle Book should be an A tier. That's the thing, but I would put it in B. But I think it should be because it's
Then put it in A tier.
No, I'll be fine putting it in a B tier.
because it is very
It shouldn't
important.
be.
to the-
Yeah, it's
the
important and
catalog.
all, but like compared to all the other movies in there, like,
What, Peter
I
Pan?
mean,
Yeah.
I'd rather watch Jungle Book than Lady and the Tramp.
Yeah, agreed.
You-
Or Sleeping Beauty. Sleeping Beauty is debatable, but Peter Pan, I'd rather watch it over Peter Pan and Lady in the
I'd
Tramp.
rather watch Peter Pan.
I think I'd
and-
rather watch
and-
Peter Pan.
Yeah,
That's the problem.
yeah.
I'd
rather watch it.
It's one of those things where it's like
Oh.
Saving Private Ryan. Like you recognize how great it is, but you're not going to go repeat watch Saving Private Ryan because you recognize it's a good movie, but you're not going to sit there and be like, yeah, Jungle Book is to that for me.
So
where-
B.
I'll go B.
Okay.
We could we could switch it. We could switch it.
Okay.
It ain't going anywhere.
Now we got The Aristocats.
Oh, I fucking love that movie. I don't care what you say. I love that movie.
The racist ass, fucking
Yo,
Siamese
You're,
cat.
you're gonna get racism in all these movies, all right?
That's not a good thing. That is
Yeah, well, I
not a
can't-
good
there's-
thing.
there's no
Don't
hiding-
say it like it is.
There's just no hiding from it.
I'm going C for cat.
Agreed.
You all whack.
The music
Agreed.
is fantastic. The movie itself,
I will give you that.
the music is great.
And now
Whack, bro.
we got.
I need a new host. Should at least be a B.
I don't like the way you said that. Whack, bruh. It's like that was on the level of a forget about it, cuh.
Should at least be a B.
Nah, it's good in C. That
C for
movie's
cat.
not memorable. We got Snow White and the Seven Dwarves.
F. No, I'm joking.
I feel like you might be serious, but you're like,
I mean, I don't particularly like this movie personally. I
love it.
I get bored with it very quickly.
Mhm.
Oh, I love it.
The highest, me personally, the highest I will see is a C.
So here's the thing with Snow White. I love Snow White.
Yeah.
But it's probably not for the reasons that most people love Snow White. obviously, it's the first Disney animated movie. It's the first full-length animated picture. That's a pretty big deal. None of these movies would exist without Snow White. And on top of that, Walt really was passionate about Snow White. So like for me,
Real passionate about a 14-year-old girl. Go on.
the movie, motherfucker. So for me, Snow White has a lot of importance for me just because I love the evil queen. I love how she's like, yo, this bitch is prettier than me. Fucking destroy her. Get her out of the way. I can't have another girl being prettier than me. But I just love how off kilter the animation is. It's so creepy looking and so different. And a lot of the characters have like red eyes and stuff like that. And when she's going through the forest, it's scary as hell. Like the evil queen is scary as hell. Like it has a lot of things that I really like about it in terms of like scary imagery and stuff like that.
What was the way she died?
Oh, the way she dies is fucking hilarious. So she basically is like, oh, the dwarves are chasing her up a mountain, and then she's like, oh, I'm gonna drop a rock on you. And then when she's like about to do it, lightning strikes the floor beneath her, and then the rock falls on her.
Yeah, okay.
She falls off a cliff, and then a rock hits.
I remember the boulder or whatever falls on her.
And I do like the whole like people have theories of the ending of like that she's actually just dead, and that the prince on the white horse is like death, like walking her through the afterlife and stuff like that. And because it says death comes in on a pale horse.
That's also one that dude just ran like, you know what? That corpse, gonna kiss it.
Yo, with the beginning of the movie, she's just singing and doing chores, and he hops over a wall. He's like, yo, what's going on over here?
I mean, I'm concerned too if this woman's singing with all these animals, bro.
And I like the dwarfs. They're good. So my flag for this. What would you give it, Carlos?
I'd probably go and B.
Okay, that's fine.
That's fair.
Yeah,
I'll be satisfied with it. B. I still probably wouldn't put it as
You
B.
just said F, so I don't want to hear
The
it.
F was a joke. Yeah, I put it on C
Sure
if I was doing.
He did. He did.
I just don't see myself like, yo, I want to watch Snow White.
I've seen it too many times. Too.
Are you gonna be one of these days? Be like, yo, I want to watch Snow White.
No.
But I don't think he's gonna do that for mostly 90% of these movies.
Yeah.
Carlos and C movies.
Robin Hood.
I'd never seen.
I've only seen it one time. And from what I remember, it's from an era of Disney where the animation's kind of sloppy, like Sword in the Stone. I would say you could throw it in D to C.
That's all you, because Carlos, you haven't seen it, right?
No.
Oh yeah.
Winnie the Pooh.
Fucking
The
hate
many.
Winnie the Pooh, bro.
That's
The many adventures of Winnie the Pooh.
I'm just gonna throw this in the haven't seen because I haven't seen it.
Really?
Yeah,
Have you seen it?
I've seen it. Yeah.
I've seen it.
I love Winnie the Pooh, but that's personally, is the movie comparable to most of these? No, I'd put it in C tier.
I just hate Pooh. It's a D. That movie. I was just bored. I'm like, yo, I'd rather be doing anything else right now.
So that sounds like an F.
Kinda.
I'm giving it D tier.
You didn't even say.
I'll settle for D.
Me thinking I can't think of anything redeeming that I'm like, ooh, you know what? That scene.
Mhm.
Tell me, Carlos, what scene in that movie you're gonna be like, ooh?
You know what?
Doesn't he eat some honey or some shit?
Yeah, dude. Don't you
Yo,
want
my
some
man
honey?
Pooh ate that honey. No, I don't give a damn about that.
All right, Rescuers.
Um,
That's the cat.
I've never
Rats,
seen that.
right? Or the mice.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I really like the
Yeah,
Rescuers.
I really also really like the Rescuers.
We're doing a lot of B, C, and D's, but this is to me a B. Rescuers.
No, I'm fine living on a B. You could probably even convince me to put it higher because to me, the whole ride of the movie was a joy.
Both of them are really good.
Yeah.
I've never even heard of this movie. That's how good it is.
Really?
Really?
You've never heard of the
Nope.
movie?
It's just these two mice that help kids, basically, out of like shitty situations. Like, there's this one where this girl's on like with this like red-haired lady. You've probably seen the lady before, where she's like basically kind of getting abused and stuff like that, and they have to help rescue her. I would go B.
I'll be fine with a B. You should really watch that movie.
Yeah, it's good. Both of them.
Mm-hmm. I kind of want to watch it now.
Yeah, I do too.
The Fox and the Hound.
You want to talk about fucking sad?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fucking sad.
Um,
That's a movie that I don't want to watch.
I saw that movie once, and I think I never watched it again because of how depressing it was. And that's all I remember from that movie as a kid.
Yeah, it's kind of it's almost it's kind of hard to comparing it, but like I compare it almost to like Up, where like the beginning time is so sad that I just don't want to watch the movie because
Yeah.
of that. But first watch, it's still a good movie. It's doing its job if it's like making you feel stuff.
I'd go. We're about to go B again, boys. B for the boys.
I don't know. Me personally, I probably put a C, but Carlos, it's on you.
See,
I'm fine with
C?
C.
Okay.
It's
Because
to
it
me,
wasn't like, oh my god.
I guess the main thing with us is I think it's like a B, but I just think it doesn't have the replayability, which is why it goes down to a C.
But even my first time watching it, besides the big scene, obviously, the rest of the movie to me was just kind of like it's going.
Yeah.
It's not. Oh my god.
Black Cauldron is a B. I don't know if you guys have seen Black Cauldron.
I haven't.
no,
It's probably one of
I
the
haven't seen the next couple movies.
darkest Disney movies with the Horn
Darkest?
King and stuff like that. So just
Really?
tier it in B. It's really good.
What makes it dark?
It's just the way the animation is. It's just very, very creepy, and Disney doesn't really acknowledge Black Cauldron just because they said it was too scary for kids. So you never see it. I don't even think it's on Disney Plus.
Really?
And it never got put on Blu-ray
Huh.
ever.
Interesting.
Great Mouse Detective. This is a good one.
That's the one with the villains, like a big, like almost like Dawn.
Yeah.
Okay, I've seen that.
To me, this is the better version of what Cinderella was trying to go for.
It's when you literally take away Cinderella and just keep it at the mice.
I will say, as we're doing this tier list, I'm kind of I want Sleeping Beauty in A, and I wouldn't mind putting Jungle Book in A. Just saying. But
I will mind, so we're gonna leave it right there.
Doesn't matter what you want.
It is. I'm third of the vote, bitch.
No,
I'm gonna do Great Mouse Detective. I'm gonna put it in B. There's a lot of these are going into the B, but
I will. Because if I would ask you the Great Mouse Detective or the Rescuers,
I'd go Rescuers.
yeah, exactly. So that's the reason why I will probably put it at C.
But I would put Great Mouse Detective over Lady and the Tramp.
True. Okay, put it in B. That's fine.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oliver and Company.
Oh, I fucking love Oliver. and Company.
Carlos is kidding. He's just like,
I love Oliver and Company. The jokes to me hit. To me, the animation was great.
The music was done by Billy Joel.
What are you? Oh, damn it.
Yeah, I'm not as high on this one.
Really?
I'm not low on it either. It's a C for me.
See,
I haven't seen it in a hot minute, so maybe if I
No.
watch it,
I would have put it at least a B. I'm not gonna put Oliver and Company in the same category as Lady and the Tramp. And fucking,
well, Lady and the Tramp is a classic.
it's a classic. That's all he got for it.
You have you seen?
nope.
Okay, so we'll just. Oh, we could throw it in B. Fuck it. What does it fucking matter? Just fuck it. This is B.
Maybe I say C tier.
You say shit.
Did you just say you just said you didn't watch it?
Maybe I've watched it all of a sudden.
Little Mermaid.
Good old Little Mermaid.
Yo, the Little Mermaid slaps.
The 16-year-old that was like, you know what? You can't tell me what to do.
Yup.
I'm gonna marry this white man
I mean,
and do everything. I'll throw my whole damn life out for you.
you didn't have a white girl at 16 years old that you wanted to marry? I'm sure I did.
That you'll give up your legs for?
Sure.
I would say the music's good. Animation's very colorful, very vibrant. They use a lot of really cool things. I still don't get why she's so fascinated with a fork when her father has a giant fucking Triton that has powers, but whatever. Like that's the shit that annoys me about that movie. Like where it's like, why?
I think
Are
it's
you so-
because like, oh, this
It's
is
a
like
human
a
artifact.
other world thing. So I don't even know what this
But
for.
they're not that great. I think the movie is surprisingly pretty dark. Like when the
Yeah.
fucking
Or how
Or-
they killed Ursula,
yeah,
ramming the boat or
Yeah,
the ship.
it's pretty fucking metal.
Every single time this was it Prince Eric, right?
Yeah.
Keeps like passing out.
Mhm. And when Ursula tried to marry her man,
Oh yeah, I thought that was the best thing. I was like, she's about to get this man. All right, hold up. I'm gonna get him.
Okay.
Carlos,
You never-
y'all remember too much about these movies.
Yeah. I don't know how you remember so many details
Yeah,
about it. Unless you've
I've seen these a bunch of times.
seen them like
I mean, I
recently.
saw this. back with the X, so it's not that long, but
It's a pretty memorable movie.
Yeah.
Also, like,
yeah.
so here's the thing. I'm kind of torn on this one because I think most people would rate this super high.
Yeah.
I'm not one of those people.
As it should.
Under the Sea slaps, but it's not one of my favorites or anything.
What will you rate it?
B.
Yeah,
easily,
You'll be
if
fine.
not
Okay.
A.
I'd
but
probably go.
B.
See, I'm with you.
If you wanna- if you wanna
if
put-
not A. So
If you want to say A, that's fine. There's just other movies in the B category I'd rather watch over Little Mermaid. That's the problem.
that is true.
Little Mermaid's a classic. It is a classic. If you want to put it in A, we can put it in A. I'm not against it. I want my record to stand that I would rather watch Peter Pan, Sleeping Beauty, Jungle Book, Rescuers, Black Cauldron, and Great Mouse Detective over Little Mermaid.
Oh boy.
That's where I stand.
Okay.
I'm fine with living in a B right now.
Okay.
We'll dabble with it.
Yeah. I'm just gonna put Down Under with the first one. They're both like the same level.
Wait, what?
The Rescuers Down Under. That's the second Rescuers.
Oh, okay. I didn't know we
it
were doing.
has way
I-
better animation. The
I
animation is
didn't know we're
fantastic.
doing sequels.
That counts. That's one of the few sequels that actually counts.
Mm.
The rescuers go to Australia.
Yeah,
Land-
really good.
Did they
It-
actually go to Australia?
Yeah,
Yeah.
The iconic scene is when they're flying on top of the bird and whatever. and
You should
they-
definitely. I'm almost ready to put Rescuers at A. To be quite honest with you, of how I'll watch this movie right fucking now.
So for me, we have reached our first S tier, which is Beauty and the Beast.
No,
Really?
I'll put it as an A. I won't put it as an S.
That's the only Disney animated movie to ever be nominated for Best Picture.
But did it win?
No.
Exactly.
But I think it had very steep competition. I think it was like against a lot of heavy hitters, but the only Disney animated movie to ever be nominated.
Are you with him? Are you in the S?
I love Beauty and the Beast, but it's never been one of my favorites.
Damn.
I have more fun with the live
I
action
would
than that.
I would say this is the
Oh, I
first
prefer
A
that.
tier.
Yeah.
You could put it in A tier. That's fine. But I will let it be known. I put it in S tier. I think I think it's fantastic. The animation's
Because
beautiful.
I'm not bored. You're right. The management, I'm not bored with it. The music is great.
They experimented
whole
with
thing.
3D animation. The music is fantastic. Gaston's a good villain. He's a piece of shit.
Yeah, and they did the villains how he's just a piece of shit and like continuously a piece of shit.
Yeah. And I like all the side characters. Like there isn't a side character I
You're right.
dislike.
Gaston is
So
the best.
to me, I have no flaws with Beauty and the Beast. That's why I would put it in S. But whatever. You know?
Juan, sing Gaston's song.
Something about
I eat-
Gaston.
That I
Drink
eat
like
12,000
Gaston.
eggs.
When I was a lad, I ate 4 dozen eggs.
See,
every
S tier.
morning to help
This is
me
what I'm
get
saying.
large.
This is what you're listening to. I fucking died.
Just got decked by your own mic. Your mic's like, shut your ass up. All right. I have
Whack.
my
Whack.
flag
Oh my
Whack.
god.
with this
Whack. You can keep
fucking A tier.
your drug ass
A
kids.
tier. I don't care. Pinocchio is so
Nah.
fucking hilarious. It is like a black comedy.
No,
It is
Pinocchio
so
is good.
For A tier though?
Yeah.
Really? So you're telling me you prefer Pinocchio over everything in the B
For,
list?
for me,
You, I know, because you have a weird exception with it.
Yeah.
But for Carlos,
Yeah, probably.
Really?
I'd rather watch Pinocchio than Peter Pan. I'd rather watch it than Lady and the Tramp. Sleeping Beauty is debatable, but I would move Sleeping Beauty up to A. I would move The Jungle Book up to A. I'd rather watch it than Snow White. I haven't seen half of these movies, so I don't know. I'd probably want to watch it over The Little Mermaid.
Pinocchio is so fucking hilarious. If you go back and watch it, you would probably really like it. And it has, to me, the darkest scene out of any fucking.
are you
Disney
talking about when the
movie.
boy gets turned to a donkey for being an
When-
asshole?
Well, when they start turning the kids into donkeys or whatever, and then they're just like, "Oh, I just want to go home." He's like, "Silence!" and he like whips them, and the kids are like, "I want to see my mom." And then Pinocchio's like, sitting there with his joint. He's like, "Oh shit."
I need to get the fuck out of here.
I gotta get the fuck out of here. And I love when he doesn't know anything about the world, and then the fox guy goes up to him. He's like, "Oh, I am a doctor. I'll diagnose you with something." And then he's just like, "Oh, okay." And he's like, "Okay, yeah, this. And he's like, "I've got it." He's like, "You are allergic. All right, come with us." It's like, Allergic to what? Allergic to life? It's so stupid that I love it. And I like the animation with the fucking clocks and everything, even though it can annoy the shit out of people. Oh, and what's his fucking face? The little dude, Jiminy Cricket.
Yep.
Trying his fucking best to be like,
this man.
This fucking kid is so fucking annoying and never listens to anything I fucking say. So, yeah.
And then somehow you made a wish and the woman was like, you know what? All right, you're a real boy now.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Aladdin.
Aladdin.
Oh, Aladdin.
This is an interesting one.
I love Aladdin.
Why is it interesting, Hunter?
Huh?
Why is it
Because
interesting?
people are always very hot and cold on Aladdin, so it's either like you fucking love this movie or you think it's just mid as shit.
No, this is to me the first S tier.
I also agree. I love Aladdin.
I like Beating the Beast way more than Aladdin.
No, I way.
But I
prefer
would
Aladdin.
you guys can put it in S tier because you outranked me. But to me, I think Beating the Beast is a much better movie.
I love the main characters better. I like the side characters better than Beauty and the Beast. I like the comedy more. Beauty and the Beast isn't really that funny.
What
but
really are the side characters? Because it's mainly just really kind of the magic carpet.
yeah, I like the Magic Carpet
All
more.
of them are just main characters. Like
Yeah, that is kind of true.
there is no side characters for
I
Aladdin.
mean, if you want to just consider every single one of them,
Unless you want to count the fucking tiger.
tiger.
It's just mainly just Jafar, Jasmine, Genie, and Aladdin.
That's
and
that's
and
actually
then-
pretty true.
And then the parrot,
Oh, Iago.
Iago. Thank you.
Rest in peace to the actor who played Iago. I would put it in A, but that's fine.
The Lion King.
S tier.
That was a quick S tier.
Yeah, that was very quick.
The entrance alone is S tier. It's the best intro to any.
Yeah,
Disney
I mean
movie
it's
of all time.
iconic.
Yeah, the iconic. But I want to just put the fucking thing in S tier. Just
The
because.
I only have one complaint about this movie, which is I just don't like Matthew Broderick's voice for Simba. I think he sounds like a bitch. And I like Matthew Broderick. I like Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Don't get me wrong. But when you come off of James Earl Jones, Darth Vader him fucking self to Ferris Bueller, it's such a jarring comparison. And Simba's just not as interesting as a character as Mufasa. But like other than that, everybody else fucking kills it.
I'm
The Lion's
not
Bang.
upset with S tier. I think
Got
I'd
Timon, Pumbaa.
I
would
think
put
I'd
it-
personally
put it in an A personally.
Really?
Yeah.
I
I
would
mean, I
much better
like
than Aladdin.
No, man.
You are
I love
crazy.
Aladdin.
When the fucking scene where fucking Mufasa dies and he says like "Long live the king" is so much better than any scene in Aladdin. When he gets fucking demolished by those beasts, whatever the fuck they're called.
Hyenas?
No, not the hyenas. The fucking things where they ran Mufasa over.
Oh, the buffaloes?
They're not buffalo.
rams?
I forgot what they're fucking called. But when fucking Simba goes up to him and then fucking
So you're rating it as an S rank for the sheer fact of how fucked up Mufasa got.
no, because the scenes are so much better.
competing
Wildebeest.
wildebeest.
There you go.
Yeah.
The scenes are just so much better and they're so much more heartfelt and really make you fucking feel something. Like that scene when fucking Simba's over his dad's dead body. He's like, wake up. Tell me when you were a kid, you weren't like, shit, the big homie died.
Every time
I
I
never
see
felt any of that in Aladdin.
time I
The
see
only
that
time
scene-
closest is when like, and it's not even because of the movie itself now, it's because of Robin Williams dying, which is when Genie has to say goodbye to Aladdin, which is really
I mean,
fucking sad.
I'll give
now.
you that Lion King is more heartfelt, as in like it pulls at your heartstring, but that
It
doesn't.
doesn't make it a better movie
Hey,
just because
thank
of
To
that.
me, it's a better movie.
But
There's nothing.
I
Aladdin
am
that
not
no
upset.
scene.
I
tops
am not
anything from
upset
Lion King.
with Lion King being put in S tier. I have no problem with that.
Yeah, because there's
But-
no scene in Aladdin that tops
but
any
okay.
of the scenes from Lion
You're not upset with it, but you obviously you'll put it S tier. You just said to yourself that if your personal choice, you'll put it at A tier.
You could
though.
put it in A
But I'm
tier.
fine with S tier.
Correct, but your personal choice
I
is an
think
A tier. I'll take your water. It's fine.
I think it's an S tier movie,
But
but I would probably
there you go.
No,
Finish,
it's going
finish
S.
it. No,
It's like
finish it.
it's the Fox and the Hound thing, which is what I said. Which is Fox and the Hound is better than a C tier. I want that to be known now. The only reason why it's lower is because I don't see myself going back to Fox and the Hound. So for him, he probably is like, Lion King is an S tier movie. It's just not his favorite
Yeah.
out of the
Yeah.
catalog.
So in
But
his
no, I
You could
still
tier it
think
however you
I
want.
think it's still an S tier movie. I think it's better than Pinocchio.
agreed.
Beauty and the Beast. It's on par with Beauty and the
It's
Beast.
on par with Beauty and the Beast. You're right.
Because
Oh, I think I honestly I probably would prefer Lion King over Beauty and the Beast
'Cause
personally, but
To me personally, there's nothing in Aladdin that's better than Lion King. But like, if you were to tier it in S tier, that's fine. If you want to tier it in A tier, that's fine. But like, I don't see how anyone can make an argument that Aladdin is better than Lion King. I don't get it. Like, I'm like,
I have
it's
so
subjective. Everyone has
It's
their
fine.
opinion.
We're
I
gonna
don't
put
get
it in S tier. I think it's an S tier movie.
That's fine.
All right, Pocahontas.
I can't stand that movie. Everything about movie I did not like.
I'm kind of divided on this one.
I saw it once
I
only.
think it's a fantastic movie. I just never go back to it. And the only reasons why I did watch Pocahontas as many times that I did was because my cousins were obsessed with it.
Really?
And
That's the hill they died on? That
well, I don't know if it's the hell they fucking died on.
That's
but
the one there's watching multiple times. You're like, yo, all
they
these other
watched it
Disney
a lot. And so I've seen it a lot, but I mean, I have no personal connections to it, and it's okay. She cool.
Is she?
Just because we have a lot of movies, I'm just gonna say my opinion is C tier. I think
fine
it's.
with that.
I'm very torn because I like how dark the movie can be, but I also don't like some of the depictions of what they do.
I'm
and
good with C tier.
Yeah, and I also think the music is very, very unique and
I'll
very
give you that the
beautiful.
music.
Like,
I do also like the villain
yeah,
of like almost like the mercenary kind of
Yeah.
guy, whatever. But I just don't care for that movie in general.
all right, Hunchback.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Hunchback. To me, one of my favorites.
Agreed.
I would go A to S.
Also agree. Honestly, I would probably be more leaning to S.
That's
Now,
fine.
if you want to keep it at A, that's fine.
Mhm.
But that movie itself, in general, if you want to talk about creepy, that movie is fucking creepy.
Frollo was fucking creepy.
That movie is brutal. It is sense too. That movie has its little twists and turns.
Has a lot of religious themes
Mhm.
and themes of
And
like
what's more scarier than religion?
sinning and lust. And when you're a kid, you don't like Hunchback. You're like Hunchback's whatever. It's kind of dark. But when you're an old adult, that's the one that's like more for adults. Like you're like, oh shit, this shit's dark as hell, and he's like creeping on fucking
That's
Esmeralda.
also a movie that I want to rewatch again.
Yeah, I think that movie is way better than people make it
And
out.
I think that's one of the very first Disney movies that has a love interest that he doesn't actually get the girl.
Yeah, because Disney is
That's,
fucking stupid.
And then he gets it on the other movie, but she just can't see. But whatever.
Just
That's
gets with,
that's another topic for. Actually, well, that's a topic when it comes up. But
It's not gonna come up.
it's not?
Yeah.
No.
Is that go? Okay. well.
Rescuers is the only sequel that counts.
Okay.
Hunchback is S.
The fuck you sighing for?
Sure.
There's more S tiers than A tiers.
That's
Hercules.
Easy. S.
yeah.
I'm A.
Basura, bro.
Yeah. I'm gonna make this one quick. Hercules slaps.
You go-
slaps.
you going to-
Music slaps.
S for
Story slaps.
You going to
Joke
distance?
slaps. What?
You go in the distance? I can go. the
Damn
distance.
right.
No, the music is great. Hades is great, but there's just something about the movie that to me it's just not as good as some of the other ones. But I
Open your eyes.
Mm.
What you mean?
huh? I mean, this is just opinion, but like, I'm not sitting here being like, oh, you have to agree with me. I'm just saying that I personally prefer Lion King. I prefer Hunchback. I prefer
right. Well-
Beauty and the Beast.
S for slaps. Up next, we got Mulan.
A. Really?
So okay.
Really? Are y'all kidding me right now?
No. I'm just debating, but
Between what?
This
This is like the best female protagonist in
you're-
any of
you're-
these.
you're
right.
right.
But to me, near the end of the movie, to me, it kind of falls. Not like harsh or anything like that, but like
I disagree.
really, because I have way more fun
See-
in the beginning portions of the movie than I have with
because-
the ending.
Because the ending gets kind of dark because there's the part where like the fucking mountain has the avalanche and then the soldiers come out the fucking snow
that's
and
still
shit.
early in the movie. I'm
That-
talking about late when
They
like
do the fight in the city.
correct.
I like that scene
whole-
when, like, the fireworks are going off.
I didn't like it. I mean, I'm fine keeping it as A personally. I wouldn't go anywhere near higher than the A.
No, that's fine.
You
To me,
convinced me to put it on B, but
no,
thinking about it now.
it's better than all of those B movies.
you know what? You're right. You're right.
It's better than
You're
all
right. I'll keep it as an A. You're
I
right.
can do A. That's fine.
You got Mushu.
Yeah, that's fine. Tarzan.
The people are gonna rate this high because of the soundtrack.
It's hard to rate it.
Because the soundtrack is such a big part of it.
I can give it a B.
No, I can't. You need to calm down with that.
What?
Yeah.
You'll put it at a B?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Mainly because I think it's better than any of the C tiers. And I think that it also, animation wise, is very, very beautiful. The way that they have Tarzan going through the trees and
So you put
fucking
Tarzan,
Sonic
with Lady and the
grinding.
Tramp.
Sonic grinding. I'd rather watch Tarzan than Lady in the Tramp.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm about to drop Lady in the Tramp to C. If I'm being quite honest. And I want to kind of raise Jungle Book to A. And I kind of want to raise Sleeping Beauty to A. And then put Tarzan in B. And the death for the villain is one of the fucking most fucked up deaths because he hangs himself by accident.
And you
Yeah,
got
and
Phil
you see the
Collins.
shadow of it.
That's pretty
Dark.
taunting. Yeah.
And you got Phil Collins. So,
Move Lady and Tramp down to C.
Didn't even wait.
okay. Lady and the Tramp down
Yeah.
in C.
Sorry, Lady and the Tramp fans. And then move Jungle Book up to A.
Hell
Why?
yeah.
You like put Jungle Book with Pinocchio, Mulan, and
Yup.
Oh,
you tell
so
me
you're saying
Yup.
Pinocchio's an A tier?
I'd rather see Pinocchio than Jungle Book. Easily.
Yup.
That's how much you really
Easily.
love. Okay.
Easily. But
Um,
I'm saying, you're out of all those A ranks, you prefer Jungle Book and then single one of
I
them.
mean, I feel like the S tier is all fucking backwards, so don't ask me.
Um,
Fantasia 2000, I go C because although Fantasia 2000 is still good, it's pretty forgettable compared to the original Fantasia.
Agreed.
And we kind of need to get through these, so I'm gonna just go C.
That's fine. Dinosaur. I actually don't think I've seen Dinosaur.
Is that like the old version?
It's the 3D, the first
Yeah.
3D
It's
animated
the meme. That's all I see now is memes.
C.
It was really bad. Yeah, see.
I don't think it's bad. I think in terms of
The
animation,
story was fine. The animation to me is what it's like.
it carries it.
All
because-
right, boys. We got the Emperor's New Groove. And
That's anywhere that's a S. It
That's an
belongs
S
in
tier.
the S. So
Yeah.
I don't even want to hear your opinion, Hunter, because it's a S.
Oh, I love Emperor's New Groove.
Eh,
It's just really hard to
no,
like
it's not hard at all, actually.
how can I explain it? Like
It's sitting where it belongs.
to be like, yo, you have like Lion King, Hunchback, Emperor's New Groove.
Yup.
Yeah, it
I
belongs
agree with
you.
high up there.
I agree with you guys because in terms of a comedy, it does everything it needs.
It does
terms of
everything,
everything.
in that movie. It does
Everything
everything hits. You want to watch the movie right now? Let's watch it right now.
No,
Yup.
I agree with you guys. I'm just saying that in terms of like when you see those names, it's just funny to me. Fantasia. So I have my flag, but I don't think I don't know if you guys will agree with me.
I would put it in A tier.
That's fine. To me, it's S, but yeah. I think in terms of animation, it's next level, and it's what pushed animation to where it is now. In terms of sound, like for theaters and stuff like that, he made an entire system for theaters called Fantasound, to where like when you feel the orchestral like arrangements and everything, you really fucking feel it in the theater. And I think that it's, in terms of all of these Disney movies, the one where Walt really wanted to craft a special experience for the theater. And it allowed artists to experiment with different types of animation styles and stuff like that. So I think Fantasia is very important to Disney, but A is fine.
Atlantis. Juan loves Atlantis, doesn't he?
Why you say that?
This used to be one of my favorites as a kid.
I enjoy Atlantis.
I really liked it as a kid. My problem is I don't think it stacks up to most of these movies. I'd probably put it in B personally.
That's
I'm fine with putting it as B personally.
I'm C to B. Yeah, that's fine.
I know it's way better than C.
Fucking Lilo and Stitch. I have my flag on this. No one else is gonna see eye to eye with me.
What's your flag?
Juan's probably gonna agree with you.
I would put it in A tier easily.
Yeah. You could even convince me of putting it in an S, but I'll be fine putting it A tier.
I understand why people don't want to put it in S,
No, most people will.
but I love that movie.
I really enjoy that movie too.
To me, it would be B.
Whack. This is why we don't listen to Hunter.
They're better movies. I'd rather watch Peter Pan, and
Joe,
Black Cauldron,
Dumb.
but whatever.
Dumb.
Treasure Planet.
I've never
I never actually watched Treasure Planet. I always heard mixed things about it. Either it's a fantastic movie or it belongs in the trash. So I don't know.
I'm kind of in the middle where like I think it's solid. I don't think it's as good as some people make. People act like it's a second coming of Christ, and
I
it's
think
like
Tyler
the
really
3D
likes it.
animation is really cool and stuff like that. The music choices in the movie fucking weird.
Oh, really?
I don't like the music choices. And to be honest, I've seen it like 3 times, and I keep forgetting the movie. So I kind of think it's just like a low C.
See?
Yeah.
I mean, that's all you. So
I know some people will disagree, but I think the animation is what carries that movie.
That's fine. Brother Bear.
I this is for you, Robert. I really like Brother Bear personally. You don't like Brother Bear?
So I like Brother Bear, but I just never, even as a kid, I never wanted to go back to that movie.
Really?
I haven't seen it.
I'd keep
You've
it in
never
B
seen Brother
tier.
Bear?
I'd keep it
Wow.
in B tier,
I'm
not C tier.
no. If we're gonna do anything, it'll definitely be B tier. I really like the movie, the whole message, the whole music, the jokes. Some jokes don't hit as much as I wanted to, but just in general, I really had a good time with that movie.
Home on the Range. We're just gonna.
I've never seen it.
I've
No
never
one's
seen
seen
it.
it. I own it, and I haven't seen it. But apparently, it's the worst Disney movie.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of people say it's
I
trash.
kind of want to watch it.
Chicken Little.
Oh, I forgot about Chicken Little.
Chicken Little.
That
slaps.
counts. Yeah.
That's the one with the dad wanted him to be a baseball and
Yeah.
kids
Yeah.
like, nah, I'm
The
a
sky is
nerd.
falling.
I'm
What?
C.
The sky is falling.
Yeah.
I'm C, and that's kind of me being generous, to be honest with you. I'm not as huge on Chicken Little.
I don't think I've ever watched Chicken Little. I just seen clips.
I saw it in the theater.
Chicken Little.
Did you
slaps.
really?
I'm fine with C tier. It's hard to put it above like a lot of these movies.
You could throw it in D.
No, it's fine in C.
So you do have a little bit of fight in you for
Yeah.
Chicken Little.
Yeah, I do have a bit of a
'Cause
fight in me for
I-
Chicken Little. I never said I didn't.
I'm not as huge on Chicken Little. I'd rather watch Cinderella or Robin Hood.
Really?
Sure.
I mean, again,
I
I only
prefer
see clips.
I prefer Meet the Robinsons.
Yeah, wait. I mean, that to me, that's not a
Yeah.
comparison. I love Meet the Robinsons. Is that what next?
yeah, I'd put that in B tier though. I can't put that any higher.
To me, it's like a high C to a low B.
I'm kind of with you, but it is a B. Me, because I prefer more than most of the C's. Actually, I think all of the C's.
Now
It's
we
all
got Bolt.
Carlos.
I haven't seen Bolt, so this is all you.
All you, Carlos. You tell the
Um,
people what you think about Bolt.
I really enjoyed Bolt. I mean, I haven't seen that movie in God knows how many years, but I remember really enjoying it. But it's along the lines of Chicken Little for me. I love the movie. I don't think anyone else really liked it like that.
Never hear anything much about it.
Yeah. So I'm fine with putting it in C tier.
What's next?
Princess and the Frog.
I enjoyed the movie.
I love it.
I really enjoyed it.
The last hand drawn Disney movie.
I will probably put it as an A, personally.
That's fine.
I think it's missing a little bit to make it, oh my god, like to make it to me fighting it for S tier.
Yeah,
But for me, it's a solid A.
like a 9
Yeah,
All right. We got Tangled.
S.
S, easy.
I still haven't seen Tangled.
Debated to be probably one of my favorites,
Yeah, same.
like easily.
It's a movie that like so many people are like, oh, Tangled is just a princess movie, but for some reason it's just so good
Because
Like,
it's hilarious. It's all the side things are good. You get the mother that's like the villain that's like almost not almost is gaslighting this woman to explaining of like, yo, like what you're doing is wrong. Even the whole thing, the backstory, the whole lantern thing, beautiful.
Mhm. It's funny. It's
Yeah.
actually funny. The songs
Mhm.
are good. The villain's good.
It hits everything. Like,
Animation's good.
and I think that's when they started doing the villains where they're like not just a typical like villain. If that makes sense.
Sure. All right. We got Dumbo.
The fuck?
So I have my flag with Dumbo. I'm gonna go.
I never watched on both, so it's all you know.
To
You've
me,
never seen Dumbo.
Nope.
most people are gonna probably put Dumbo low. I rewatched Dumbo recently. I think like last year, and this movie almost made me cry.
Yeah, that made me fucking sad.
I would put it in B. I think that
Ah.
I think B. I think
Yeah.
B is fine.
Really? That?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really liked it the last time I watched it.
Wow. Okay.
Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh. I still like Winnie the Pooh. You're gonna shit on it. So.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Where are you gonna put it?
Probably C.
I haven't seen it, so
C. I mean,
This-
I'll put it on D again. Do you prefer it better than the other Winnie the Pooh?
To
Or is
be
it
honest, I don't remember which one's which.
This is the newest one.
Oh,
The newest one. The first one is Many Adventures. This is the newest one.
Oh wait, show me
I like Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh was one of my favorites growing up, so I'm biased.
the newest one.
Yeah, this is the one that came out in like 2011.
Oh, I haven't seen that one then.
Yeah.
That's you, Carlos.
Oh, I may not have seen that one then.
You haven't seen it?
No.
Then put it in the haven't seen.
Yeah, because 2011. That's we're juniors, juniors, seniors. So you know.
Wreck-It Ralph.
Hell yeah.
So here's the thing with Wreck-It Ralph.
No, don't.
Don't talk.
When I first watched Wreck-It Ralph, this was like an A tier for me. When I watch it again,
It is.
every single time, and I've seen it like 7 times now.
So now you think it's
I
an F
kind
tier.
of like it a little bit less, more and more and more. I would go B. I think it's a solid movie. There's just something about it that's missing that like emotional oomph for me. Where
What do you mean? I'm a bad guy. That doesn't mean I'm a bad guy.
I like all the
And
gaming Easter
and
eggs.
to be honest, the emotional scenes with what's her name? The girl.
Penelope.
Thank you.
Penelope, yeah.
Well, when everything's getting deleted and you're like, yo, I'm about to delete this.
That's sad.
That's one.
sad.
Yeah, but it's not anything crazy. I like
Yo,
fixing.
this girl's about to get deleted, and you're
I
like, whatever, bro. It's not lions dying.
I like Fix It Felix. He's my favorite character in the movie
Why?
because he's so just like
My man bagged the baddest girl in the whole movie.
yeah.
He's like, girl, I'm fixing it. You can put it.
Why?
You can put it as an A tier. I really enjoyed it.
You're A.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
I really like Wreck-It Ralph. Frozen. I got my flag on that, and I will stand on it.
But
F tier.
What? No. No. No.
Boring ass movie.
No.
Trash.
Um,
Basura. Cancel me.
Cancel me.
cancel me.
I'll keep it as a. But to me, the lowest I see is B.
No.
I'm a high C to a low B
Fucking C tier it is. I would be generous and give it D tier.
because I still think the animation's really good. I think the music is annoying now because it's been mean to
But
shit.
there's a certain movie besides Let It Go. The rest
Yeah.
of the movies to me.
No,
is-
and Do You Want to Build a Snowman? It's pretty fucking annoying now. It's pretty egregious. I would say that, like, if I was to take it, like the history of Let It Go and how many times they played that fucking song and how do you
I
want
mean,
to build
that should be a reason of like how
if I
like
was to be unbiased as hell, I think Frozen is a solidly good movie. I just don't think it's like anything crazy. Like I'd rather
Boring.
just watch Tangled.
Can't get through it.
I mean, you're right. I'd rather watch Tangled. That's
Yeah.
not the debate. But the debate is, to me, Frozen is still a
Wow.
solid movie.
No, 100%. Yeah. So
I mean,
tier.
you can keep it as a C if you want. That's fine. But me personally, I'll
It should
put
be
it
in
B.
D or F.
nah, it's not that bad.
Definitely not.
Olaf is cool. That's about it.
Big Hero.
I like the other.
It's funny because I actually don't like Olaf.
Really.
It's kind of
Like-
annoying. Yeah.
Fucking the
Kristoff?
is that the
No, the best character is the Big Summer Blowout.
Store owner.
That's the best character. in the movie.
Who are you trying to say, Carlos?
the buffalo thing? I don't know what it is.
The reindeer? You
Yeah.
got
Yeah,
uncultural
no.
bitch. The
For a sec-
buffalo?
For a second, I thought you were gonna say. I don't know why. Actually, I take that back. The best character in that movie is Hans. That man is a huge piece of shit.
And to me, there's such a twist of a
Yeah.
Disney like that. That's why I don't see it belonging. That
He straight up, he was like The Weeknd. Like he straight up curved these girls. He was like, you think I would love you?
yeah, and anyone will love you. That's twist.
You know what?
I'm like,
I'll change your mind. Put it in B. I'll change
No,
your mind.
no,
Yeah.
no, no.
Yep,
no.
you got outvoted.
Like,
If I got outvoted on fucking Aladdin, you're getting outvoted on Frozen. All right, Big Hero 6. Another movie where
this
I haven't seen it.
every time I watch it, I kind of like it a little bit less. The mom looked good though. That's the meme of the internet. Is like every time they show the mom from Big Hero
Disappointed.
6, they're just like, oh, she thick.
I seen it once, which is I should see it again because I watched it when I was working overnight, so I was so kind of tired watching the movie.
It came out before Overwatch, but it's just discount Overwatch. Like that's
Kinda, yeah.
what it feels like to me. I would go to me. I love Baymax and the relationship he has with the kid, but
And that's also a movie for you that like pulls your little heartstrings.
yeah, at the beginning. But the rest of the movie, once you get past the beginning part where he gets Baymax, his brother dies, Tadashi dies, after that first half, the movie is just kind of fodder to me. Like, I'd go C.
Exactly. Cup.
I'd go C. People will probably rate that higher though. Zootopia.
A.
I agree. A.
I agree. I don't see how there's a debate.
There's some
It's
people.
not quite S tier to me.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
something.
But I
missing,
still think
but-
it's
But
fantastic.
I love the little things, the little details in the movie, the animation. What it is, the jokes is terrifying in certain aspects of it.
create a creative way to talk about racism and
Correct.
bringing up racism with kids.
Moana.
So
Yeah, that's
we're about to. So have you seen Moana?
Yes.
Okay. So what are you two giving it?
I'm giving it a C.
Oh, so I'm actually with Carlos. I didn't think Carlos was actually going to agree with me.
I disagree.
I did-
I'm actually going A.
Really?
I watched Moana the first time and I was very like, this movie's okay. I don't get why everyone's laughing about it.
Laughing at the movie.
Liking it so much. I rewatched it by myself and I really enjoyed it. I don't know why. I don't know. I still think the ending's a little bit messy, but in terms of animation, it's some of the best animation they've ever done. Like the water physics.
I mean, there's no
everything they
taking
do.
away from that.
And I do like the story of her basically being, to me, also top 3 best female protagonists. So like she doesn't need anybody; she's gonna do it herself. And like, I don't know. There's something about it that just really clicked with me the second time, where I was like, I actually really enjoyed this a lot more. So would you guys be willing to settle for B?
That's fine.
Because I think it's better than that whole C
That's
tier,
fine.
in my opinion. I would way rather watch Moana.
I'll
than
give
Hero
it B.
6. Yeah,
Hmm.
and I think it's better than Frozen.
Anything is better than
Honestly,
Frozen.
I probably put Frozen over.
Damn,
Moana.
I'd way rather watch
I was
Moana.
really bored with Moana, to be honest with you.
I haven't seen.
Watch it. You'll probably like it.
Maybe.
I haven't seen Ralph Breaks the Internet.
Oh,
I don't
really?
think I have.
So this one Robert hates.
Robert hates me. I'm the opposite. I actually prefer. It's almost at the same wavelength of the first Wreck-It I personally prefer it a little bit more. But it did everything the same as the first one, except to me, some of the jokes hit a little bit better on this one.
I would go B. I like the first one better, but I still think this one's funny and enjoyable.
I don't know. This is on you guys.
I mean, I'm fine putting it at a B. I still think that it belongs with an A because I can't really say putting it on below because the first one won A, and I prefer this one a little bit more to be putting it down. So, but I mean,
All right. Up next, we got Frozen 2,
whatever,
which I haven't seen.
whatever.
This is where we are two completely different people.
This is actually the one that we needed you on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
was
I haven't seen
bored
it.
as hell watching Frozen.
I way prefer this Frozen.
I way prefer the first one, and that's why it's hard because we're gonna have to figure out something.
Okay, how about this? Where do you put it?
For me, and if I'm taking the biggest thing, because I've seen the movie twice. And the first time, the second time I went into it with different expectations because I think the trailer presented it in a certain way and it wasn't that way at all.
Oh man, got fooled.
Yeah, 100%. Because the trailer was fucking awesome, where it made it seem like it was
Like the
this is
movie.
the dark Frozen, like this is
And
gonna
he
be
forgot that's a Disney
way
movie.
edgier, way more interesting. And it's one of those things where it pretends to do it, but it doesn't actually do it that well. So for me, and you're gonna be whatever, I'm on a high D to a low C.
I'm definitely not leaving it as a D.
I never want to watch this movie. ever again.
I'll be willing to putting it as a C, and that's me pushing it because
C is fine.
it should definitely be at
C is
least a
fine.
B. But yeah, I'll give you that the first one had a lot more twists and like major like moments compared to the second one. But I preferred the jokes and everything in the second one. So
I prefer the story in the first one. Raya, kind of a hard one.
yeah, 'cause I like Raya as the story. The animation is beautiful and
The fights
stuff.
are cool.
The fights are amazing. I hate the jokes. I cannot stand
The
a
jokes.
single
The
jokes.
The
in
jokes
that
are the
movie.
biggest problem with the
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
I would go for me A, but I know you're probably gonna go B or C.
I will go B because
That's fine.
The jokes is a very big part for me, but
Yeah.
I just can't. I don't want to put that movie lower because overall the movie was fantastic. So
All right.
This is all you.
Encanto.
that's all me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So Encanto, Compared to the other ones, I'll probably, me personally, put it in an A.
Okay.
Reason because it's
I wanna
such
see it.
a different movie, as in like there's no major villain in this movie. It's just a family dealing with family issues,
Mhm.
and dealing with family issues as like a Hispanic household. You definitely see of like how it brought up a lot of issues that people don't normally talk about, like the generational trauma and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, and the animation is beautiful. Songs are fantastic. The whole representation thing is great. So I really enjoyed it.
Alrighty.
Bambi. I have my flag for this.
You can shoot that down like a mom.
I'm A tier. You're putting it in D?
I do not like Bambi.
I would
at
way
all.
rather watch
Okay.
Bambi than Frozen 2.
I don't love Bambi, but I don't hate Bambi. I would put it in B tier.
B? See, that's your hill.
No, Bambi is, in terms of like animation, very beautiful, very heartbreaking, very dark. The way that you'd never see the humans in the forest, but you know their presence is there, and they're straight up just capping motherfuckers. And it's just like, to me personally,
But
to me,
like it's like fucking gang war.
but like the only way you detect the humans is by seeing the birds in the sky. They do a very creative ways to explain the fear that animals have of people entering their habitats and stuff like that. Yeah, I really like it. I think Bambi is really good personally. Much better than people think it is.
So what you said B, right?
B.
I said A. I said A.
So,
you
so
said
it's
B,
going so it's going to B.
B.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
B
right.
for Bambi.
Very boring.
Now I haven't seen
All right.
this.
Here's where I'd step in.
What was that?
This is the wartime era
Okay. So
where
yeah.
it's like the
yeah.
package movies.
Yeah. So it's all
So
you.
Ludos Amigos, you can put in F.
Oh Jesus.
Mainly just because it's a movie where it's like kind of like a short film where they're kind of like going to different countries in South America, and they're basically
So you're
taking
racist.
inspirations from the thing. The reason why I put it in F is because I don't think it's a bad movie. It's just if someone was like, "Hey, what am I going to watch? What's the thing I
If you
don't
didn't
need
think
to?"
it was a bad movie, you wouldn't put it in F.
No, because I more so mean that you don't have to watch Los Amigos. It's
Yeah,
the
right.
most
You don't
like
have to watch
skippable.
Winnie the Pooh neither. But go.
All
on.
right, the three.
You could throw Winnie the
Caballeros.
Pooh in F. I don't give a shit. Throw it in F.
All right, three caballeros.
I actually watched that one, so I
Yeah.
can actually agree with you with that one. I enjoyed it.
It's not anything crazy.
Strictly joke wise. The whole story itself is nothing. I will just keep it as a CD personally.
Neither is he. Fun and Fancy Free used to scare the shit out of me when I was a kid
I don't know
because
that
it's just Jack and the Beanstalk with Mickey Mouse, Goofy, and whatever. I'll go C just for my childhood. Melody Time. Actually, you could throw Fun and Fancy Free in D.
Okay.
Melody Time, I like. It has like, is that the one? No, yeah. I like Melody Time better than Make Mine Music, but they're both D tier.
Jesus Christ! All right.
They're just package movies. It's just
That's
them
easy.
experimenting
See,
with animation.
that was easy. And last but not least,
The best movie out of the wartime era, which is Ichabod and Mr. Toad.
That's the one I hear about
You would
often.
love Ichabod
Yeah.
and Mr. Toad.
I hear often. I
Mainly
just
for the
never-
Ichabod part, because like Mr. Toad is kind of whatever. He just wants a fucking car. Ichabod,
shout out
That-
Mr. Toad.
that's literally all he wants is just a fucking car. Ichabod is him straight up like this guy who's like this buff, like fucking Chad motherfucker who's like, oh, I'm gonna get with the prettiest girl. But he just keeps getting fucking curved because Ichabod keeps taking his fucking girl. And Ichabod's the most average looking dude ever. And it's fucking hilarious. So the whole movie, he's just trying to fuck this man up and his plans to steal his girl. But Ichabod just keeps going around it to steal his girl. So pretty fucking hilarious if I were to
Really?
say so myself.
Hmm.
Yeah, I would go C.
Is it on Disney Plus?
Yeah. It's only like
Alrighty.
70 minutes.
And that is our list. Do we want to make any changes? Real
Yes, Dinosaur and D.
I also agree with
Dinosaur.
Dinosaur being a D.
I'm also fine with Chicken Little going to D. But
That's on you guys.
You could throw Winnie the Pooh in F. I haven't seen. I think I have seen Many Adventures, but I haven't seen the newer one, which is I thought the Many Adventures was.
quick? Yeah.
You could throw it in F. I don't care about that.
Mhm, okay. I don't know if I agree with that. But that's fine.
I'm pretty fine with everything else, to be honest with you.
Alrighty. So that
Yeah.
has been
What's your-
our tier list.
Well, let's just read it out real quick. So very quickly, F. Not having seen is Home on the Range and Winnie the Pooh. F is Saludos Amigos, and Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. D tier is Cinderella, Robin Hood, Fun and Fancy Free, Melody Time, Make Mine Music, and Dinosaur. Animation carries. C is Alice in Wonderland, 101 Dalmatians, Sword in the Stone, Aristocats, Fox and the
That should be
Hound,
higher.
Pocahontas, Lady and the Tramp, Fantasia 2000, Treasure Planet, Chicken Little, Bolt, Big Hero 6, Mom Look Good, Frozen 2, Three Caballeros, and the Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad. B tier is Peter Pan, Sleeping Beauty, should be higher, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
I'll move Sleeping Beauty to A right now.
If I can do it. So B tier,
Whack.
Peter Pan, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, The Rescuers, The Black Cauldron, Great Mouse Detective, Oliver and Company, The Little Mermaid, Rescuers Down Under, Tarzan, Atlantis, Lost Empire, Brother Bear, Meet the Robinsons, Dumbo, Frozen, Moana, Ralph Breaks the Internet, Ryan the Last Dragon, jokes should be better, Bambi.
God.
A tier, we have Beauty and the Beast, should be higher in my opinion, Pinocchio, Mulan, Jungle Book, Fantasia, Lilo and Stitch, Princess and the Frog, Wreck-It Ralph, Zootopia, Encanto, and Sleeping Beauty. And then S tier, we have Aladdin,
Hell yeah.
The Lion King,
Eh.
Hunchback of Notre Dame, Hercules, Emperor's New Groove, and Tangled, which is not what I was expecting the S tier to look like, if I'm being honest. But very interesting.
It looks better.
Lilo and Stitch is S tier.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind putting Little. Keep talking, and Little
it's
Stitch is
not
gonna go up
S
S tier.
Y'all are crazy. But that is the tier list. If you guys do the tier list, let us know what are your favorites, what are the S tier shows, what are your least favorite shows. We'll link in the description the tier list if you want to do it yourself. Feel free to listen to us on any podcast app of your choice if you want to listen to us audio-wise. Audio listeners, if you want to support the channel, you could watch us on YouTube or repost the entire thing. Feel free to subscribe, like the video, comment, let us know your feelings about the episode. You can follow us on Instagram, where we constantly post when we put the videos up and everything, and tidbits of how we make the show and stuff like that. Any support towards the show, we greatly appreciate it. The one or two people that watch this consistently,
Shout out.
we love you guys. That's pretty much it. That's all I got. Thank you so much. I'm Hunter.
I'm Carlos.
And I'm Juan.
Have a nice day.